It's Madden NFL 20.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Veteran Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers ready to go for drive number 1 along with the rest of this Packer offense.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
Rodgers going to come out throwing. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. Rodgers finding Watson for the Packers first. Only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that, and they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on a 3rd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback. And they'll run it. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Now Brady. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Brady going to go on 4th down. Completes it to Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. Here's Brady to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The Niners at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
A 22-yard touchdown ground.
And the Niners respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense for the Niners, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 7-7, our score after 1. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Brady.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Packers. N'Keal Harry, 67 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front.
Yellow, blue, check. Black one, check white.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Now Brady on the bootleg. Rolling to his right. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for them.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Brady. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. That throw by Brady incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And it's fielded at the 34. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So here are the Packers now to take over. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Rodgers' throw brought in by Watson.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Rodgers to throw.
The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice shot there, keeping the toes inbounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
He's got Ayuk once again.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Brady. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Packers with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
That's taken in by Watson.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half.
And with time. Fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Samuel.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Brady now on 1st down.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to have a 1st down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they got the victory last week against the Rams, so some good momentum as they come up 1st and 10.
Second half begins with a run by Robinson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Brady going to throw. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns is going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers.
Open man, Amari Rodgers complete.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
And try to atone for it here on this drive. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Brady.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. Throwing now is Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Brady's throw here into the hands of Jones.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Brady now on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging.
Back now here in Santa Clara.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Rodgers going to throw.
This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Now it's Rodgers.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Packers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Packers pick it up. There he goes right side. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Now Joey Sly for the point after.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field, and the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
On 1st down, Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw is Brady.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And able to haul it in is Kittle.
And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now Brady.
Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Brady now on 1st down. Oh, no, he lost the football. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Brady. And the pressure gets to him again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Brady to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is for touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Jones again on second down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Rodgers to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter, both offense and
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. That hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. Jeep. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spring. And now you got only your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down, she real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, then make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look, See, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 crippin'. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividend.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and we've got the GOAT, Tom Brady. He's coming off a quality showing last week. Well over 300 yards in that one. It's the 49ers and the Commanders, and it's coming up next.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3.
Taken at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game.
And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there of 22. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And his kick here is good.
And it's 3-0 Washington. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4 quarterback.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw pulled in by Kittle.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Brady's throw complete there to McLeod.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards that time. Now Brady. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Again, it'll be Robinson.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Brady going to throw. Touchdown, 49ers.
Elijah Mitchell.
His first touchdown of the new season.
And the 49ers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Will Lutz on for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago.
18 carries, 63 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with...
Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Commanders are able to move back in front.
The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it was capped off by the Logan Thomas touchdown catch. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, it's Brady.
That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. From the gun, it's Brady.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Robinson up the middle.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Brady. Just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. He's coming up to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here's Brady to throw.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys have now moved out in front. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether there's adjustment.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
And the Niners are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Brady. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
The 6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Working with 2nd and 5 now. To throw is Brady. And oh, he coughed it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Holding. Defense.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery.
Cross switch. Bring it. No.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And Thomas has it. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And he'll go right back to Thomas, complete again. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll look to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
On the draw, it's Gibson.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll find McLeod on the right side, complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
Back deep is DJ Chark. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. One final possession for the Commanders in this opening half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Offside. Defense.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Back to throw now on first down. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
So we've reached half.
No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second. Now a hit and a loose football.
And does Washington have it? They do.
So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
Ready? Roll. Check.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Hey, check it.
A toss left side for Gibson.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
The Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the right side and complete to Thomas. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point safely through. And it's now 17-14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by McCloud. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. On the counter, this is Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 44, Brady. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Play action. Now it's Brady. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll run with Mitchell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have yet again retaken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Greedy Williams picks it off. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Washington offense going back to work. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but
That confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ball game.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now Brady. James Robinson from 8 yards out. And the Niners get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And the Washington offense heading out. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards there on the catch and run. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
17 more yards.
not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
They run the toss now with Gibson.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson.
14 yards.
And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Brady.
Completes it to Samuel. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37.
Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And he'll get it inside the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now Brady. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now Lutz for the field goal try. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And this is caught on the sideline. They are. What a catch.
Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
For
is
Kyle
reversed.
Shanahan, he had it right, as the challenge is a good one.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Greedy Williams picks it off.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now here's Robinson again on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
To throw, it's Brady.
Got his target, Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Commanders 24. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Washington ready to try again on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now he's flushed out right, and he wisely will throw that one away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
But it looked like Washington got it back, and indeed they did. It remains Commanders football.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Flushed out right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll set up to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert it, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Montez Sweat with a tackle.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and really it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control.
My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers, I see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they will never be. Oh my, I just need some little old peace of mind. Sons of kings, the bulls of gods. The moon, the light, the fools, the facts. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. I can never be controlled. Let them know. 500 helicopters driving me gonzo. But they want you just to envy. Let them see it. I'm the first to say it, now it's time you just believe it. I got too many fakes, made lots of foes.